Hey, Dr. Shakib here from Irvine Spinal Wellness Center. I'm going to show you how to do side planks correctly, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Let's do side planks. Side planks is so important and not so popular because it's not as easy to do. But there's a right way to do it and then there's a wrong way to do it. So here's what you want to pay close attention to. For one, I'm not a big fan of side planks when you're just with a straight arm, because a lot of times what I see is a lot of times people have shorter forearm muscles and that really stresses the wrist joint. So this side planks is not about the wrist or your elbows. So why stress the wrist joint if you don't have to? So Desiree, can you get me like this? So one of the things to pay close attention to is you want to start with your elbow slightly at the end, so end of your shoulder joint. So your shoulder joint, if I were to draw a line straight down here, it would fall right there. So I want to go a little bit above that, because by the time I lift myself up, my shoulder joint will be right above my elbow, which is where I want it to be to begin with. Then we want to make sure that your elbow and your hip joint are all in the same line. So your hip joint is right here, and I'm talking about this spot only on the floor side. So I want to be lining that up with my elbow, and as if now my legs can be going back and forth, pivoting around my hip joint. I will put my back leg, my bottom leg towards the back, and the top leg right in front of it with my ankle joint being in a neutral position. I want to make sure I'm not really living on my ligaments, meaning I want to activate my muscles to lift me off my shoulder joint. I'm going to bring my arms down here, and what I'm going to do now is I want to lift up. Sometimes, if need be, go ahead and give yourself a little push to lift yourself up. Now, here's the key. You want to make sure you're not buckling down. You're not like that. You're up and not too far up. You also want to make sure you're not rotating too far forward or backward, and your neck is not too far forward. Most of the times it's almost never backward. So you're going to be there like that. And then you do it bilaterally on both sides. So here's the thing. How long should you hold it? Well, the length of time you want to hold is really depends on how long you can hold that posture with the right form. So my suggestion is have a timer in front of you and time yourself. Not when you get tired, but when you lose your form. So that gives you a baseline, and so you want to do it on both sides, and then you use that as your baseline. So next time when you want to do it, maybe you can go a couple of seconds more. So that's the key. There is no rush in doing it for so long, so often. What matters is how long you can do it while you're challenging yourself and you're doing it with the proper form. Anyway, hope this helped. Side planks, your best buddy. It is fantastic for a healthier lower back, healthier shoulder joints, and healthier neck, believe it or not. The way I showed it, which is incorporating developmental kinesiology, some of those protocols into the side planks correctly. If you like what you watched and what you just saw, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, share it with your buddies. I have a Facebook page that you can follow where I interview experts in the field related to different parts of the body with regards to health. And that's the only place that you actually get to watch those and participate in a live manner. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. And remember, you are the designer and the director of your own life, so design and direct it the way you wish to live it. You take care.